just wanted to take a moment to thank everybody for coming. It really means a lot to me to have so many beautiful faces. Well, your eyes, but but it means a lot to me to see so many people that I love and care about here with me today. So basically the way I look at all of the work that's in this gallery is being reflective of the show's title, which is Cápsulas del Tiempo, which is Spanish for time capsules. And I look at all of that work as time capsules of not only myself as an artist, but also of different moments and experiences and people in my life. You guys can all hear me, right? Sorry, I have my notes all here on my phone. So basically, by putting a lot of experiences of my life in my work, it's really just what I'm interested in. I find it really hard to make work unless it relates to my life in some capacity. Otherwise, I'm not really passionate about it, or I'm not interested about it. I don't want to do it. And that's mostly because I think I can only speak from my experience, and that's, I just want to share my lens of life through my art. I'm a really sentimental person, so I think it's really important to document all of different points of my life, just so I can look back at them one day, because I think life is really short. If anything the pandemic has taught us is that you could be here one day and gone the next, and life hits you fast, and it can change, overnight, basically. So a lot of that work is kind of motivated by losses in my life, and I just kind of felt the need to document important people, and also just feelings I was feeling in the moment. Let's see, blah, 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 blah. So there's two different types of work that you see in the gallery. There's, one side is all portraits of my family, and the other side all has to do with, pieces about the pandemic. And those are just kind of two things that have been really heavy on my mind these past couple of years, just because they're things that have impacted my life the most. So I think if you guys can tell, a lot of my family is here today, and they're a big they're a big part of my identity, and I'm getting a little emotional talking about them because I'm so grateful that they're here.
You're good. We love you.
Yeah, so everything in there is just kind of a tribute to some of the family members. If I could, make a portrait of everybody, I'd try to fill up, the whole gallery, but
I'll take up most of it.
I'll make you a banger piece, Tony, don't worry. But yeah, everything in there in regards to the family portraits is just very sentimental, and it's just a tribute to my love for them and how much they mean to me. I'm very passionate about my relationships and the people in my life, and I just want to do well by them and give my love back. So I'll make pieces for everybody. The pandemic pieces, they look different, they look weirder. It was kind of a step to not only break away from what I was doing in the past, but also to just kind of reflect how I was feeling during the pandemic, because the pandemic came and it was oh shoot, So they kind of represent a lot of the more lower points in my life during quarantine specifically. And I think that even though they represent more negative memories, it was still important for me to document them through art, just because it just kind of speaks to life. You have some really great highs and some really low lows, and that's just the duality of life. So they come from a genuine place. And yeah, I put them together because, you know, my family like means everything to me, and without them, I don't think I could have gotten through some of my lowest lows in the quarantine. So ultimately, it's just like a testament of love during difficult times. So yeah, sorry, I'm not gonna cry. I'm tough. But yeah, that's basically it. Short and sweet. James, I know you wanted to be here, but I owe my beginnings of painting to James Dietz. I really want to give you props because you really helped me think about things, you know, beyond just portraiture, and thinking of like, you know, what can I use in the piece to speak about the person. And he kind of started, you know, the little wheels in my brain trying to think outside the box. So James is definitely somebody I want to acknowledge. And Susan, who is here today. Susan has been an amazing influence, an amazing mentor. She's my university mom. I love her so much, and she's really guided me these last 5 years, and I don't think I could do, you know, half of the stuff that's in there without her input and her guidance. So thank you so much, Susan, for everything. All right, let's party.